Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Smile for me. I am working on 10% battery, so I am going to try to move along through this video. But today I'm going to talk about things that you should know before starting a podcast. Let me adjust this. I feel like it was too much overhead, and I don't want y'all to see my little messy side of my office over there. So let's just pretend that that's not right there. Get it? Okay. But have my notes. So I said 10. It's a few things. So yeah, it's 10. So number one, there is no profit unless you have been signed to a media company to create or narrate a podcast, okay? I came in this with making no money. I have made money, but I'm not a thousandaire monthly type of podcaster. I can eventually in the future, I can pitch to companies, but I do enjoy creating my own ads. And if you have questions about how to create your own ads for your podcast using your affiliate links, drop them down. I could do a video on that as well. Number two, there are different types of podcasts. So they are solo casts where it's just you all day, every day talking. There are interview styles where you are bringing people on and you're interviewing them. And there are like storytelling podcasts where they do like live documentaries, or they have voice actors to narrate like a story. So I really love those, and Wondery does a great job at creating these storytelling podcasts. I listen to just about all of them that they release. 3, you need to make sure your podcast art clearly shows your name, that you put your show in the right genre, and that you have a good detailed description of what your podcast is about. So if someone was to just click on your show homepage and they were to read that, or even to read a little snippet on your cover art, it clearly tells them what your podcast is about. And by it being in the right genre, when it's time to chart and you're on the charts, you're charting in the right genre for more people to find you. So number 4, titles are important. Titles are important because it helps new people to search type of episodes or podcast episodes, or even if you have a guest that is widely known, say they are searching for Cinquanta Cox-Smith, they're searching for episodes or podcast episodes that I've done. Having my name in the title will help them to find all of the episodes or podcasts that I've been featured on, but also your titles help people to understand what that episode is about before they even click on it. So 5, you can have a video podcast. You can have a podcast hosted on a platform like Anchor, SoundCloud, Lispin, I think that's how you say it, Simplecast, Overcast, all of those. Or you can have an audio podcast over on Facebook. So when I say have a video podcast, that's just basically you recording your episodes via video and not having it hosted on a actual podcast platform. So that's one way you can do it. Also, number 6, you need to make a plan to be consistent. Make a plan to be consistent so that you lose your audience interest. When you are starting out, you need to be consistent with this thing. We don't want to start listening to 10 good episodes and then you fall off the face of the earth. If you're not committed to it, don't do it. At least a good 100 episodes, or at least a good 25 in bulk, like soon as you start. So also, 7, start with what you have and then get better. I started with a simple mic that I just plugged in, and I used to put it on top of like a wine glass and record that way. And then I moved up to a different mic. I wasn't really editing much, but now I am into more editing, and I have like segments in my show. I've done better as far as doing my descriptions and tagging links and podcast graphics. So a lot of things have changed. Number 8, brainstorm at least 20 to 50 episodes, okay? Before you even off the bat. So you at least know I got 50 things that I can talk about, and people won't get bored. So you need to have some type of knowledge of editing skills, okay? Some type. Especially if you have no help. If you're doing this alone, you need some type of editing skills to understand how to put together a podcast. Number 10, you need to be actively marketing your podcast when a new episode drops like it's the first time. Like it's the first time you released it, you need to be marketing every episode that way. And then my last tip, and then just some thoughts. It won't be easy, but make a plan and try your best to stick to it so that you can stay in this long enough to see some success. This won't be the last episode on starting a podcast, but I don't want to drown it out or do too much because I don't want to teach anyone actually how to start a podcast, but I will do a quick tutorial on how to start a podcast. I am all about helping you start. I don't want to help you maintain, and I don't want to help you market, and I don't want to figure out and hold your hand along the way through the rest of the journey. I'm just the person to help you start. That's just how I run my business. I'm going to help you start. What you do from there on out is none of my business. I just want to help you get started, get your foot in the door, and get a little bit of change, okay? So I do just want to enjoy sharing important tips that I've learned along the way of doing this for over 2 years now. So I feel like I am at a place where I can share some of my journey and then some tips to help you if you are looking to start a podcast. So this was just a few things that you should know before you start a podcast. This is not the end all be all tips. I am not an expert, but I do have experience as a podcaster. So I hope you guys enjoy this and check out my Gumroad. I will be releasing some new stuff soon. It's gumroad.com/Cinquanta Cox-Smith. And until next time, I love you more than I love this video. Peace.